Hello everyone, Namaskar. In this video, we are going to discuss how to solve practice set 3.4 from question number 5. या व्हिडिओ मध्ये आपण क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 पासून सगळे प्रॉब्लेम्स बघणार आहोत. Question number 5. Prove that any rectangle is cyclic quadrilateral. Here we have to prove that this is rectangle, right? And we have to prove that this is cyclic quadrilateral. So we have what is given, quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle, and what we have to prove quadrilateral PQRS is cyclic. This we have to prove, right? Let us start proof. Now we know that quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle, and according to definition of rectangle, each angle is right angle, and therefore we can say angle P is equal to angle Q is equal to angle R is equal to angle S is equal to 90. Now let us take sum of opposite angles P and R. Angle P plus angle R. 90 plus 90, that is 180. Now let us take this pair of opposite angle Q plus angle S, that is also 90 plus 90, right? And here when P and R are opposite angles and their sum is 180 degree, that means opposite angles are supplementary. Similarly, Q and S are also supplementary. Therefore, in quadrilateral PQRS, opposite angles are supplementary, and therefore quadrilateral PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. Question number 6. In the figure, altitudes yz and xt of triangle wxy intersect at point P. In this figure, altitude yz and altitude xt meets at point P. Prove that quadrilateral WZPT is cyclic. We have to prove WZPT is cyclic. Here, I will draw separate figure. WZPT we have to show cyclic, and we know that these are altitudes. YZ and XT are altitudes. So Z segment YZ is altitude. Therefore, angle PZW is equal to 90 degree, right? Now XT is altitude, and therefore I can say this is right angle. This means PTW. Angle PTW. Segment XT is altitude, and therefore angle PTW is equal to 90 degree, right? This is one and this is second. Now in quadrilateral, this is statement 1. In quadrilateral, see here WZPT. What we have? These two are 90 and these two are opposite angles. Angle PTW plus angle WZ PZW is equal to 90 plus 90, that is equal to 180 from 1 and 2, right? From 1 and 2. This is Z. Now, these are opposite angles, and see here, if I take sum of measures of all angles of quadrilateral, then we know that it is 360. So here angle PTW plus angle PZW. बघा हा अँगल घेतला, हा अँगल घेतला, आता हा अँगल घेते आणि हा अँगल घेते, प्लस अँगल ZWT प्लस अँगल ZPT इज इक्वल टू काय 360. Reason is angle sum property of quadrilateral. Right? Now, here we know PTW plus PZW. PTW plus PZW. आता आपण इथे दाखवलाय की यांची सम किती आहे 180. So I will write here 180 plus ZWT plus ZPT is equal to 360. That means ZWT plus ZPT is equal to 360 minus 180. So we get here 180. Now observe these two statements. Here what we have shown, that PTW, PTW, that means this one, and PZW, PZW, that means this one, right? This angle and this angle. We have shown their sum is 180 and these are opposite angles of this quadrilateral and they are supplementary. Similarly, here we have shown ZWT, right? And ZPT. Sum of these two angles is 180 degree and these two are opposite angles, and here we have shown in this quadrilateral that opposite angles, these are opposite angles, these are supplementary, these are opposite angles, these are also supplementary, and when opposite angles are supplementary, then that quadrilateral is cyclic quadrilateral. If I take this statement as, see here, if this is third statement and this is fourth statement, so from 3 and 4 in quadrilateral WZPT, opposite angles are supplementary and therefore quadrilateral WZPT is cyclic. Let us prove points XZ TY are concyclic. हे आपल्याला प्रूव्ह करायचं आहे. आता इथे बघा अँगल XZY म्हणजे हा जो अँगल आहे आणि XTY दे लाय ऑन द सेम साइड ऑफ सेगमेंट XY. समजा मी आता इथे XY काढला तर हा राहील अँगल XZY आणि हा आहे अँगल XTY. हे दोन्ही अँगल सेगमेंट XY च्या एकाच साइडला आहे, राइट? आणि एकाच साइडला आहे and at the same time they are congruent also. So by theorem, if two points on a given line subtends equal angle at two distinct points which lie on the same side of the line, then 4 points are concyclic. याचा अर्थ काय की समजा हे दोन पॉइंट्स आहे, ह्या लाईन XY च्या एकाच साइडला आहे आणि लाईन XY या दोन पॉइंट सोबत इक्वल अँगल करत असेल तर हे दोन पॉइंट्स आणि हे दोन पॉइंट्स म्हणजे हे टोटल एकूण 4 पॉइंट्स हे काय असतात, कॉन्सायक्लिक असतात आणि म्हणून आपण म्हणतो की पॉइंट्स XYZTY आर कॉन्सायक्लिक. Let us solve next example. In the figure, measure arc NS is equal to 125 degree and measure arc EF is equal to 37 degree. Find the measure of angle NMS. We have to find measure of this angle NMS. Now here, these chords, right? They are the, now this is a line containing chord, line MN and line MS, or you can say these chords intersect each other. Line containing this chord NE and chord FS. Lines containing these chords meets at the exterior and this is the angle made by these two lines. So this NMS, it is half of major arc NS minus major arc EF. That is, we have major arc NS is 125 degree minus EF is 37 degree. That is half of, we get 88, that is 44 degree. let us discuss last example. In the figure, chords AC and D intersect at B. Chord AC and D intersect at B. If angle ABE, this angle is 108 degree, and major arc AE is 95 degree. Find major arc DC. This we have to find. This arc we have to find. Now, these two chords intersect in the interior of a circle. These two chords intersect in the interior of a circle. Then, the measure of the angle between them. This is angle between these two chords. Its measure is half the sum of arcs intersected by angle, half the sum of intersected by the angle and its opposite angle. It is half of sum of this arc and sum of, it is half the sum of this arc and this arc. This arc is intercepted by angle ABE and this arc is intercepted by its opposite angle, that is angle DBC. आणि म्हणून आपण काय म्हणू की angle ABE is equal to half of major arc AE plus major arc DC, right? Now we have ABE, it is 108 degree, so it is half of major arc. We have major arc 95 plus major arc DC, right? So here multiply by 2, we get 102 is equal to 95 plus major arc DC. So we get 216. Here I will write 216 minus 95 is equal to major arc DC. And that is major arc DC is equal to, here we get 121 degree. Major arc DE, major arc DC is equal to 121 degree. Thus, we get major arc DC is equal to 121 degree.